Hello everybody, and welcome to a short explanation on how to get to the server, and then we're going to take a look at Inga's house and my own, which is right here. I'm just going to move forward a little bit so you can see it. There we go, I've built like a cross shape for my house. Alright, first of all, I've been asked a few times by a few people how to connect to the server and that they were unable to connect somehow. Now, Minecraft has a thing where it has different types of versions of the game. Like you have the Pocket Edition, you have, I think, the Xbox Edition, and you have the PC Edition, and this server runs the PC Edition, so you'll want the Java version, which you can also download directly from Minecraft.net. I'm going to put a picture on the screen. Ta-da-da-da. There it is. That should be the main version. The Java version is the one that you need to download in order to play on the server. So you'll go on there, you make an account, and then you download the game, and I believe it says also that you have the Windows 10 version underneath that as well. I didn't even have to do anything special in order to install that. I have Windows 10 myself, so I just downloaded it from the big green button right there, and then whatever it did in the background, I don't know, but I just ran the game, and that was it. And then I could just connect to the multiplayer servers, and there was no problem. So once you got that sorted out, you go to play.vertex.net, like I said in the previous video. You should be able to connect to the server, and then when I'm online, 50 Ducks or Dibblecraftian, either one of those two, you can contact me and I can let you into the town, and then you'll end up right about here somewhere. You'll end up in that house over there, which is Matt's house. But now let's first go take a look what Inga has been up to. Apparently she has been doing some modifying while I wasn't around. I don't know when that was exactly, but that's fine. I'll probably see her sometime during the week. And if not sometime during the week, then I'll probably see her on Friday when I do my next stream. Hopefully there'll be more people there at that time. Now, last time when I took the picture of her house, her door was here. And it's been changed. It's been put to the other side here by the looks of things. Like that. So now this is the front entrance of the house. Let's take a look inside. Oopsie. And this is her decoration. She's made a chair with some, what are these things called again? Hatches, trapdoors. Yep, that's a very common strategy. Works very well for armrests. And of course, this is the chair itself here. You can sit on that. Here's another little thing. If you could have, oh yeah, of course you can't put one next to it. Yeah, I guess she encountered that problem. Even though this looks like a very small piece to put down, Minecraft does consider this entire block, even though it's invisible, to be occupied. So you can't put anything else in this space right here. It's going to be open forever. And that is a problem. You could, like, put this one and another one next to it, like over here. Make a little corner bench and then put one trapdoor on this side and one trapdoor on the other end. But that's something for you to decide. Either way, she's got a nice little seating area here. We can do a few more things with that if you wanted to. This, I don't know what this is. A cabinet of some sorts. Yeah, Minecraft has limited options in the ways of decorating, so you have to be very creative in what it is that you want and how to get it. And I think this is the fridge, by looks of things. She's made it out of wood. I made mine out of iron, but you'll see that later because that kind of simulates the steel fridge feeling. This works too, I guess, if you don't have iron. Iron tends to be fairly rare-ish. It's not really rare, but you tend to use it for a lot of things, so you need it quite often. Luckily, as you saw in the stream, there's a lot of iron in our mine, which is back there. You can kind of see the entrance, and as was also asked, you don't have to go down the mine shaft down there to mine things. I just made that because it would be like a nice communal thing. You can also mine whatever you want from whichever location you want. I usually do the mining like directly from underneath my house when I'm doing a single player game, or when I'm just at my other house. I don't think I can go there right now from this account because currently I have, well, that's a different town. My main account has a house that's roughly in that direction. I can go there as well, but I can't walk in with this character because that character has a like a little outpost of their town, which is a different town from our town. Very complicated. What it comes down to is that I can't walk into that house with this character, but I can do that with my other character, which we'll go to in a bit, so I can show you that house. And here I am on my other account, Dibblecraftian. This is the house that I've built over here, which is part of another town entirely. And as you can see around me, I have quite a few animals running around. Lots of sheep. So I could make all kinds of beds over here in this account, but I can't get to this account, or at least these sheep. Can't use them because they're part of my land. on this account and not the other one. So that is a problem, I guess. I can circumvent that by putting a chest somewhere in a neutral zone and then exchanging items there. But that's for a later concern. So as you can see, it says here double crafting. This is mine. This is the banner I made for myself because everybody in the other town, Ruthin, has their own banner. And we use these colors in the town itself to decorate and also mark it as our own. And this is the inside of the house. As you can see, I put no decoration here, just lots of chests, because there's a lot of things that you need when you're playing the game. I do have a whole bunch of furnaces back here. I have a few extra floors. I have this floor over here with my bed, which I've kind of decorated by putting some half slabs around it, making it, well, a bit more integrated with the space. And I have a little mini farm up here with a bunch of wheat, which is always useful to have. That's the roof over there. And it's currently got nothing in it. So, but I'll show you. Here it is. This is the roof, and this is the view from the roof. I can almost see the tower over there, except that my view distance is currently lower than I was expecting. It's roughly in that direction, the tower. And I'm going to show you what is under the house. Like I said, I tend to mine under my house instead of making a separate mine. This is the staircase that leads under the house. As per usual, I've got here everything that I would need. I tend to build my bases so that I don't need to leave the house. I've got like water over here for fishing if I needed to. I've got a tree growing inside. I've put a whole bunch of glass up there so that nothing can come in. And the tree needs daylight, so that's why I need glass up here. I've built a mine down here. I've been mining lots of things. Mostly I've been tunneling. I've been tunneling my way to the tower, which is way in our village back there. And on the right, you may have like caught a glimpse or two of it. I've got a farm with all the different types of things that I can grow in this particular Minecraft version. I've got some things here for making potions as well. Like, and of course a whole bunch of ducks and chickens. Although I guess duck chickens? Chickens? Alright, so here I have my potatoes. Here I have my sugar cane. Here I have carrots, my pumpkins, my melons. And I've got a very small little farm that creates a cactus. Because what happens is the cactus tries to grow, it tries to put another block on top of itself, but the presence of these sticks right here, these fences actually, makes it knock the new piece off into the water, and then the water carries it into this hopper here, which basically just collects items and then puts it in this chest, and then you have a cactus in here. Very nice, and that's the entire reason why this is here, because cactus is used for green dye, which is very nice. And this area I was going to decorate with a whole bunch of bookcases, because this is an enchanting table, and enchanting tables, in order to be stronger, need extra bookcases for extra knowledge and power. So I'll have to fill this entire hole here with bookcases, and then I can put an item in here, like this one, and then put, I think, emeralds in here for extra enchanting power. Then I can choose a spell to put on it, and then you get, like over here it says efficiency, unbreaking fortune, and oxygenate. Those are already enchants that are on the item already, and I can put similar things on other items. As you can see, this one has unbreaking and glowing. Glowing makes things a lot brighter. I think it's about to turn. Oh yeah, of course I have lots of mushrooms here, and I have a clock in the background, as you can see. This is nether wart, which comes from the nether, and over here I have the nether portal, which leads to the nether itself. I'm just going to go there in a moment. It's noon, so the clock's going to be very annoying for a while. This is the nether. We've been giving out things a lot around here. This is also the same stuff that you just saw that I used for the enchanting table background. This is netherrack. And now I'm going to demonstrate what the difference is between putting on no helmets or putting on my helmet with, what's it called again? I keep forgetting what it's called. Glowing. So this is without my helmet, and with the enchant glowing, it looks like this. Look at this. It looks like it's daylight. Now normally I have my helmet on, so I don't tend to see when there's like darkness around me, but when I took it off to try and protect it from being destroyed while walking around in the nether, oops, he's trying to get to me. No, he's just walking this way randomly. It suddenly looked a lot darker because we go from this to this. Like, oh my god, where is everything? I was completely lost and confused. But okay, so that's one thing. I'm going to go back home. Home farm. 5 seconds, don't move, or 3 seconds rather. Back home. And now it's dark, and I'm going to put my helmet on again once I'm outside. Look, this is the normal nighttime. It was very dark. And when I put on my helmet, not so much. Very big difference. So enchantments are very nice to have on your items, although it can be a little bit tricky if you're assuming that it's daytime you start walking around, because even though it looks light, there still will be monsters spawning out in the wilderness where you have to push your torches. Of course, I have a lot of torches here, so you don't see much. I see some bones over here. I'm going to grab those. Those are very good for fertilizing. Up. Gotcha. Boy. Oh, look at this guy. He was just spawned, and now he notices that we're here, and he's like, I want to kill you, but it's a baby zombie, so what do you do? Huh? Okay, so that's my little place here. So this is a different town with different rules, and you can't grab anything inside a town space if it is not your town. So that's what I was saying earlier, that I couldn't just grab things from here and then take it home, because that is not possible. Do I still have the thing? Yes, I do. Okay. Because I made like a little home location for myself to go directly to the 50 ducks place. And this will also show you what I mean, because now I have teleported to a location. Look, see, my house is over there. But since this is not my town, I shouldn't be able to do anything here. Not much. Oh, this one works. Yeah, see? Outsiders aren't allowed to switch. Meaning I can't use any of these things. I can't use this either. I can't break anything because this is not my town. And I believe these chests are not available. That's right. Can't do it. Can't even open a door. So basically I'm kind of stuck in here because I do not belong to this town. I can walk around the house, but that's about it. So I'm just going to go back home. This is the kitchen counter. Yep, very nice. I like it. Now let's go upstairs. I made a little ladder for her when she was building it, so that's always useful. Very good for saving space. If you don't have much space in your house, ladders work just fine. You don't have to worry about your back or anything. It's just an in-game thing. This is currently a open space with a chest. So this chest used to be downstairs. This is where all the stuff is. Oh yeah, one thing I noticed because I walked in here earlier, I'll just walk into it again to take a look at what she's been doing, is that I think she's trying to make a bed here. And I think that is because she didn't have enough wool to make her own bed, an actual bed. Oh, look, the dawn is approaching. Dawn is approaching, and that's JT's house right there. I've put a little thing up here, Inga. I put like 2 blocks of wool spread across 3 different blocks right here, because this is the crafting recipe for a bed. 3 planks and 3 pieces of wool. And the wool, which you may have noticed, has to be the same color before a bed is able to be made, and you couldn't use like one light gray, one gray, and one white for it. It has to be either 3 white, 3 gray, 3 pink, purple, whatever it is that you got. So I've made a little selection over here for you to be able to make 2 beds, because if you put these ingredients in this order, you can make 2 beds of the same color, and then you can put those over here, and then you can have your own little bedroom. I'm not sure what this room is going to be, but perhaps it's going to be the bathroom of some sort, or maybe just a little area where you can do your own thing. Doesn't make a big difference. There's just a bit of a hole here that needs to be patched, because I can just climb right over this. And I don't think I can walk in because it's too small. It's like a 1 block height, but we can still look inside your bedroom from over here. Oh, need to like cover that up. And I think you wanted to put a window here, or did you want to just block this up? Can I replace this with some wooden planks so it doesn't look so, I don't know. There, I'll just do this for now. And maybe you wanted to do this as well with this color, so I'll just go ahead and be nice and just cover this up. There. Oops. Didn't need to do that in particular, but I did it anyway. Oop. Pick up my stuff here. I'll put it down in your chest later. Now let's cover this up. There, now we have a wall that looks decent. I'll put the 4 pieces of birch and the 2 pieces of dirt inside the chest so you don't lose anything. So that's that. So that's her bedroom over here. Soon to be bedroom. And I did notice that you did have some glass here. You have 8 glass panes. You could put like a window in there if you wanted. Maybe you just wanted privacy in your bedroom. I don't know, but you do have the option if you wanted to do it. So this is her house so far. Nice. You can always build extensions if you want. You still have some space over here. You can go further up. You can go underground if you wanted, if you need more space. The entire plot from, say, the top of the world there all the way down to bedrock, which is fairly far down, is yours to build on. And of course you can build in other places as well, but this is the start of our town. And you can start your first building here. And as you get more experienced in the game, you'll probably venture more outside of town and you can do more things elsewhere. Basically, the entire map here is available for people to play on. Only the people who are part of Ducktown can actually build things inside Ducktown's limits. People from outside cannot, and that is a good thing because otherwise people might try to build things or break things that do not belong to them. This is my house that I built out of acacia wood and an oak, I was going to say ceiling, but it's of course a roof. I'm going to fly up a little bit to show you the roof. There it is. Very simple stair roof. I've made a little foundation out of cobblestone because I like to have a little bit of difference in colors right here. Lots of window space, so there's lots of lights. This is my kitchen area. Here's the iron blocks I was talking about. I've started on a little seating area here, but I need more wool to make a carpet so that I can actually put some, like a little table thing here, because a normal slab is too high. I'll show you. Because this is the seating height over here, and if you put a slab on for a table surface, oops, then this doesn't happen because you're supposed to do it right. Oh, wrong tool. Can't be telling other people how to use their tools if I don't do it right. Look, see, you would have your drinks all the way over here. Basically, this is a standing table, and even for that, it's a bit too tall. Alright, so we're going to move this. I'm going to make a piece of carpet, which is a lot thinner than this. And then I can just put it right on top of this. Although, you could use a trapdoor for it if you had one. Do I have one? Not currently, but I could probably make some. Now for trapdoors and things like that, you don't need the same types of wood, so it's good to have variety. I think, yeah, I need 6 of them, and I had some, but I didn't grab it. Gimme. Alright, I'll try the trapdoor, see if that works. One more. There you go. Trapdoor. Maybe we can use a trapdoor for a table. You need to aim it up here. And that looks okay. I think I'll use that. And if you have too little space, you can always move it up. So it's like a benefit. I might even be able to remove this thing to make it even more complete. There you go. Floating table. And if you need to walk back and forth, you can just move it up. A bit like a bar in, yeah, just a bar. Or one of those things, the counter for a store or something. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, so this is now the seating area with multifunctional tools and things. This is just my storage area. I've put these guys on here. Private, 50 ducks. That means that only I can open these chests. Because even within towns, you may occasionally have some people who do things that you don't want. I'm going to not put solid or things in there that I don't want to put in there. Just going to empty everything out of my inventory. Get it all out there. There we go. Except for the hunger stuff, that's useful. Alright, so now I'm the only person who can use these chests. And I'm going to go up the ladder here as well, because I like to save space. I have a single bed here. A black one, because I had a lot of black wool. And I'll probably make like a little toilet area or something along one of these corners. And if not, I can always go up even further or down, like I said. Make a little basement. I might do that for other things. And then I'll have to dig a hole down here. So this is my house currently. There, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Now that we don't have that patch over there. It's a bit of a solid wall now. But it'll be better as soon as you get this stuff in place that you wanted. And of course these areas over here are still not built upon. They are reserved. Number 8 is reserved over here. I believe the sign is up front. I think this is Brandon who wanted this. As soon as Brandon is able to connect, I believe he said he was going to, yep, Brandon. Going to get a laptop of some sort which has Windows 10 on it. He'll be able to build his stuff right here. And we have, of course, over here a spot reserved by Debbie Conley. She wants to build on number, which is this, number 4 or something? Number 1? Number 1, I think. This one's reserved by Mark. That's 5. Oh, no, that's 4. Okay. And this one by Neon Cherry, I believe. Yep, number 6. So as soon as these people are able to connect, they can build their stuff right there. And numbers 10 and 11 are still available. I think number 9 as well. Number 9 has been partially removed by teleporting it over to this world. I said earlier that there had been no problems with the port, I guess you could say. But it looks as though port number 9 has been somewhat unsuccessful. Hey, this has been bricked up. By whom? We don't know. But that's okay. We can restore the fence and then you can continue to use this plot. It's just a little bit more topographical than it used to be. You have more trees now. I think it ran till about here, this little chasm or something like that, and then further back. This is now plot number 9. And of course we can expand wherever we like as we get more people in. Tower is still here. Alright, so that's that. So yeah, if you want to connect to the server and you're having trouble doing so, make sure you are running it on PC and that you are using the Java version, the PC version of Minecraft, because that is the only version you can use to connect to this server. And other than that, like I said, if I'm online, you need to look for either 50 Ducks or Dibble Craftkin, one of those two. And you can ask me to join the town, or I can add you, and then we can play together. And as the sun goes down, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you on the server soonish. And bye-bye for now.